Hey, my Legion.
Take two.
Oh, take two. Yeah, take two. Yes. Hey, my Legion. How y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John, and we're here today to review Phone Booth.
Now, for you kids that don't know what a phone booth is, back a long time ago, there's these booths that had phones in them, and sometimes Superman changing out of his Clark Kent clothes into Superman keeping them.
Yeah, it was right around the same time. It was made in 2003. Right around the same time they were getting rid of them.
Yeah.
I mean, we had one where I was at, and then they eventually just got rid of it. There was one on the corner right next to hardware store they got rid of. It was like the one that was just like the over parts, or not the full phone booth.
Yeah, I had to get a cell phone because they kept getting rid of the phone booths, like the ones at the Mill Creek Mall that I'd used and stuff like that. It's like, you sons of bitches.
I still think they still have that phone booth, that phone in the Erie Movie House. Erie Movie House, they still have that phone right where it's at.
I can't remember.
I didn't look either this time. I think they still have it, because I filmed it when I did the tour of the Erie Movie House in 2017 or something like that. I saw it, and it was free and stuff like that. I don't know if it's still there. I should have looked.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about it.
Because we know we're going to watch Phone Booth.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
it was sort of random.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, and then I was cool John mentioned it, written by Larry Cohen, because we saw Larry Cohen documentary. I forgot all about that, though, because I was thinking about seeing Original Gangsters, because he directed that one, too.
It was directed by Joel Schumacher.
It was Joel Schumacher.
Yeah. So I threw a bunch of Cohen movies on there.
Yeah. I went to see Hell Up in Harlem.
Yeah, when it came out and I saw the trailers, I don't know, it just didn't really catch my interest, so I never went to the theater and saw it. Then I heard a lot of good things about it. And like you said, then the same thing with you and me, it kind of fell through the cracks.
Yeah.
So now it's, 17 years later, you watched it.
Well, my dad, this is the dumbest movie ever. It all takes place in a phone, but that's the dumbest idea ever. I thought it's like a tight 91-minute movie. I mean, with some humor and humor and stuff like that, taking place in a phone booth. I mean, it seems claustrophobic. I mean, it's within a huge area. It's in New York. Just like I want to see that Wes Craven movie, Red Eye, which revolves around one plane.
And then
or the Red Eye Flight. I still want to see it.
Reynolds. I can't remember if it's called
Buried Alive.
Something like that. Maybe.
I wanted to see that one too. That fell through the cracks too. I want to see that one too.
That's probably the most cluster.
Yeah, I want to see that, definitely, without a doubt. I really liked it. John said, they hired a guy to be the voice of the caller.
Yeah, I can't remember if they hired somebody or what. Someone else was going to do the voice, but he just wasn't working out. So then they will turn to Kiefer Sutherland, who has a fantastic voice.
Oh, yeah. Very menacing, though.
I can't remember the trivia. What's the main actor's name?
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. He's makes a call in a phone booth to this girl he's kind of flirting with, and then some guy tries to deliver pizza, and he tells him to piss off, and then someone calls on the phone, and it's Kiefer Sutherland's character, who's threatened to kill him if he leaves the booth.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good. Forrest Whitaker's in it, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's good, lots of time. I mean, it starts out, there was, humor and stuff and there's humor a little bit throughout, but mostly it's tension whenever Kiefer finally calls. But it's really entertaining. I liked it. I remember Richard, I almost said Richard Graper again, Richard Roper talking about it. And he said he really liked it. I mean, I'd like to see it, but my dad, that was the idea I ever seen. You know what I mean? But I mean, I just never saw it.
Right.
And I was like, well, I should probably see that. And then, like I said, Larry Cohen wrote it. So, well, I should definitely see it then. I mean, the writing was really tight.
Yeah, because the kind of surprise is, you kind of think of B movies with his name, but he's written a lot of different stuff over the years.
I want to see Ed Yeager Hoover one. I want to see Help in Harlan and Black Caesar, and also
I think
Original Gangsters. Original Gangsters too. So I didn't know he directed that one. I was like, Original Gangsters. It played a little bit, but he directed it. The Ambulance is really good. He directed that. I like The Ambulance a lot. But no, Phone Booth is a very effective film. Lots of tension. It works.
And I wonder if that also influenced the Saw movies. Because actually, this was supposed to come out in 2002.
Okay.
Skimming through the trivia on this.
Yeah, but it was cool. I give it a 10 out of 10. I liked it.
Yeah.
That moved at a good, brisk pace. Like you said, I mean, it starts off a little bit with humor and stuff like that, but I mean, the tension builds whenever Keith calls. It was like, you know, he said, you call here at the same time every day and stuff like that, so, you know, he definitely knew his routine.
All right. Yeah, because he says he's like following people on the street and hears their phone conversations and then picks his targets.
Yeah, Joel Schumacher, I mean, a very effective film. I think it did pretty well at the box office, too. I mean, it's great escapism, and it's within the guise, you know, you talk about all these movies that are 2 hours, over 2 hours long. This was in the guise of a 91-minute movie. Very tightly packed, just like, I think, Red Eye was 89 minutes.
Right.
So, I mean, I keep talking about that. I always want to see that Wes Craven movie. I never find it. I mean, occasionally my dad would have, like, started, and they would play it, and like, crap, I missed it. You know what I mean? But they didn't play it that much. You know, I mean, they were doing a whole thing with the digital cable crap. You know? But I definitely want to see it.
Okay, so his phone was actually worked, and there was someone on the line talking to Pharaoh, but Sutherland's voice was added during post.
Yeah,
It did say that some other guy was cast in the role, but doesn't say why they replaced him in this. Just giving through, but they reshot his scenes of what he decided he was going for.
I mean, it does sound like. I mean, it does sound like it was all in post for.
Right, you gotta have some good voice or something like that, just like the Saw movies or just gonna say it and I brain farted on the movie. Oh, just like the second Avengers movie, you had to have James Spader voice like that because he's got such a good voice.
What was it?
Age of Ultron.
Ultron,
do Ultron's voice.
Yeah,
He
I
really
remember that.
you gotta pick out the right person, the right voice.
Yeah,
or
that was
something
really
like
good.
that.
That's what I thought in that Hubie Halloween. That's what I really thought that blonde-haired guy was. See, I mean, and that was like Rob Schneider with the hair. I didn't recognize him.
Oh, yeah.
At first I thought it was James Spader, and I saw him again. I was like, that ain't him. But I knew who it was.
I was just like, I like Minnie Driver, but she was in a Disney movie. I think it was Tarzan. She played Jane, and her voice just didn't work for me in that movie. And, and I love her as an actress. She was in that The Riches with Eddie Izzard.
Oh, I remember that one.
Fantastic.
That was the movie that got
Richard Harris's son, Jared.
Well, yeah, The Riches was a great movie, because I used to watch that, and that was one of the movies that was ruined by the writer's strike. Along with that one show with Anthony Anderson and James Caan's son about that, the cops down in New Orleans, they said, down the bayou.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what the hell that's about. That Dad loved that show. That was kind of ruined by the writer's strike. It just got canceled. I love that. I really enjoyed Phone Booth. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Really good movie.
All right, Larry Cohen.
Okay.
Joel Schumacher.
Yeah, I mean, they did a wonderful job.
Yep.
Made up for Joel Schumacher's Batman Robin.
Yeah, well, I think 8mm is another fantastic.
Oh, 8mm was great. I forgot about that one, yeah. I only saw that the one time.
I think I've seen it twice.
Twice, yeah.
All right, that's all I've got.
Okay, so I hope you like this review of Phone Booth. So until next time, please take care of my Legion. Cool, awesome.